when I release a tool, to me, it's the most simplified form to get to our goals. Let's say, for example, fear processing exercise. The most simplified way to raise your frequency, become enlightened, is to do the fear processing exercise, in my knowledge and opinion. Okay. Now, many people will look at it and say that's way too simple. That can't be the way, because it's way too simple. And then they go ahead and make it complicated.
Yes.
They complicate it. They start psychoanalysis instead, or they add bits to it instead. And then they go and say, well, and I ask them, okay, so where does it say for you to do XYZ with this particular tool? Not just the fear processing exercise, many of the tools. And so when you say blah, 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 okay, can you tell me where I said it? Because I go and I listen to it again. I think, I don't remember saying that. I must have messed it up. So I go in and listen and listen and listen, and I can't find what they're referring to. Right? So I say, okay, can you give me the minute? Because I can't find it. And I'm not just talking about the recent episode that we had, or the recent example. This has happened since 2010. Multiple times. And the person eventually says, actually, you didn't say that. So, well, if it doesn't say it in the exercise, then don't do it. Do what the exercise says. It's so simple. But if I found that people make it complicated, why? Because we've been taught that simple doesn't work. Or that our special case is so complex and so deep and intensely important that such a simple exercise cannot possibly work on us. So we make it complicated. We complicate it. And it doesn't matter. I can go blue in the face telling people do not psychoanalyze. Do not add Jesus into it. Do not put God into it. Do not put Virgin Mary into it. Do not put Shiva into it, or Hanuman into it. Don't do those things. Just follow the exercise. It's very simple.